Welcome back, you beautiful bastards, to another episode of Booze and News. And tonight we have a Florida man double whammy. But first, Florida man falls under the category of national news. Bam! Florida roofer killed by lightning strike in front of coworkers. Found with sock melted to foot. A Florida roofer was killed by a lightning strike in front of his coworkers while on a job and was found with one of his socks melted to his foot. Edvin Cinto, 24, was working on a roof on a home in Sterling Point Drive in Deltona on Monday when he was struck by the bolt. Witnesses called 911 after the harrowing incident. Quote, "Someone has fallen from the roof and I think he's unconscious," unquote, one caller said, according to the outlet. Another said, quote, "They're saying he's not breathing, but he has a pulse, I guess," unquote. Very helpful. Good job. Cinto smelled like burned hair and one sock was melted to his foot when first responders arrived. One of the other workers told the outlet that Cinto had already died when they rushed to the hospital to see him. Quote, "He was a fine guy, dedicated to his job, and just a good boy," unquote. Cinto's cousin, Cesaro Cinto, told WKMG, quote, "Everyone should stop working because it's dangerous to work when it's lightning." Sounds like a sentence I would say. The victim's coworkers said it wasn't raining at the time of the fatal incident. Cinto's relatives said they were trying to raise money to send his body back to his native Guatemala for burial. Officials with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration went to the scene Tuesday afternoon as part of the investigation. Quote, "You just never know where it's going to strike," adding that lightning can strike up to 15 miles ahead of a storm, so it doesn't have to be raining at the time for a bolt to strike. Yeah, no shit. Is there people that think lightning only happens just in rain? Honestly, kind of messed up. I mean, dude was working. He wasn't committing crimes. He was legit probably trying to provide for his family. Probably has like 8 kids. So, you know, it's pretty messed up. But here's one thing that a lot of people probably don't know. Skinny jeans are a really big conductor of electricity. So you don't want to wear skinny jeans if you're on a roof, somewhere high, in a storm, open seas, around high voltage equipment. Do not wear skinny jeans. He would have been way better off with like some cargo pants or even shorts. But do not wear skinny jeans if there is lightning abound. Moving on to more Florida news. Florida cop charged for tasing man at gas station and igniting him. Whoopsie. A Florida sheriff's deputy has been criminally charged for firing a taser at a man pumping gas, igniting a fireball that burned nearly 3/4 of his body, with the victim's lawyer railing, quote, "They're supposed to be our protectors, not our igniters," unquote. So funny. How long did you work on that, Jim? Osceola, I don't even know if that's how I'm saying it right. I don't care because it's Florida. Osceola County Deputy David Crawford on Thursday was charged with culpable negligence for the caught-on-video incident at a Wawa gas station in Orange County on February 27th, 2022, the Orlando Centennial reported. All right, so this is an older story, but the cop's just now being charged. Also, if you've never been to a Wawa and you come across one, you need to go to Wawa and get some food. That shit is delicious. Jean Barreto Berga, sounds French to me, was tackled by the officer after being followed by cops responding to a report of bikers riding recklessly. Sheriff Marcos Lopez, see that's a good name, it's a good normal name, said the suspect had run red lights, ridden on the sidewalk and grass, and headed toward oncoming traffic before pulling into the gas station, according to Fox 35. Body cam video shows Crawford tackling Berga at the gas stop without announcing himself and shouting at his partners to turn the pump off. Quote, "Kill the pump! Kill the pump! There's gas!" Quote unquote. He is heard shouting at another deputy, Christopher Coffinus. Why you guys all gotta have fucking weird ass names? Why can't you just be like Smith or Davidson or some shit? Christopher Coffinas used his stun gun on the suspect. Seconds later, as the suspect lay in a pool of gasoline, Crawford raised his taser. Quote, "You're gonna get tased again, dude," unquote. He shouted before firing the weapon and igniting the explosive blaze. Quote, Deputy Crawford recklessly deployed a taser at the victim who had become soaked in gasoline and as a result caused the explosion that injured the victim, unquote, State Attorney Monique Worrell said, Fox 35 reported. Berga suffered second and third degree burns over about 75% of his body, according to his lawyer. His legal team said he's racked up $7 million in medical expenses, which they plan to recoup from the sheriff's office. Quote, They're going to cost the taxpayers of Osceola County millions. Quote, there should be consequences because how else do we stop this type of activity from happening again? Unquote. I don't know, your client could not be a fucking dumbass, probably. Kaufmanus reportedly received a 40-hour unpaid suspension for firing his stun gun, but is not facing criminal charges. Quote, we feel it's appropriate to let the criminal justice system determine if Deputy Crawford did a criminal act that could be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, unquote, the agency said in a statement to the Centennial. All right, I've got mixed emotions on this one, so hold on, let's do this real quick. All right, so I had to get my paper back and uncrumble it so I could figure out who's who, because I'm going to forget. First of all, I probably screwed up everyone's name in there that didn't have like a normal-ass name or a Mexican name. It's kind of your fucking fault, not mine. Like, if everything... I feel like there's a lot of information missing. I mean, I guess regardless, the cop's a fucking dumbass. This Crawford guy, I mean, he tackled the dude. He knows that there's gas. He even said, kill the pump, there's gas. And then he still tased the guy. That's fucking stupid. That is not good policing. Not only did you ignite this guy, but you could have exploded the whole fucking gas station and burned a lot of other people too. Really stupid. Like, you knew there was gas. You knew dude was in it. You fired your taser. You're a fucking moron. However, I feel like, again, there's information missing. And the way this guy's it says he was driving in oncoming traffic, running red lights, driving on the sidewalk and in grass, and then he just like nonchalantly pulls into a gas station, a fucking Wawa, and starts pumping gas. That to me sounds like either drug-induced or drunken behavior. That means you were putting a bunch of other people's lives at risk, in which case you are an absolute fucking scumbag, and you 100% deserve all the burns all over your body. And if that is the case, I hope every time you look in the mirror, you remember that you're a fucking giant douchebag. If that's not the case, I retract my statement and apologize. The big takeaway is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If you weren't running red lights, driving on sidewalks and grasses, running into oncoming traffic, and then just nonchalantly pulled into a gas station to pump gas like you didn't know the cops were chasing you, you're really stupid, dude. You should probably make better choices, all right? You don't deserve all the burns if you were sober, but you're still a complete dumbass. So, you know, just avoid dumbass activity and dumbass things won't happen. See, you were a dumbass, and you attracted another fucking dumbass, this Crawford cop, and you two dumbasses came together like magnets, and fucking poof, 75% of your skin is now fucked up. So, again, probably a little extreme if you were completely sober and the story is everything that it says, but you should probably avoid doing dumb things. That's a lesson to all you kids out there, especially in Florida, because for some reason you guys get into some fucking wild shit. That's all we've got for tonight, you beautiful bastards. Quick shameless plug, we have a Patreon. Check out our Patreon page. You can help support us, make us grow bigger. Cheers, you beautiful bastards, and thank you.